Happy Vlogmas! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. If you guys are new here, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Oh, and for those of you who have been following me from day one, thank you guys so much. We have hit 6,300 subscribers. Oh my goodness, thank you. Keep liking, commenting, sharing. I love chatting with you guys. But we got a story time today. I'm just snacking on some stuff. If you wanna, I don't know which Vlogmas day this is going up, so there's a few things. If you're interested in this eyeshadow look, make sure you've subscribed because it is a part of Vlogmas. If you're interested in tasting some holiday treats with me, make sure you subscribe because it's also a part of Vlogmas. Today we're talking about my worst Christmas ever. Oh my goodness. And I gotta give you some context because a lot of things happened in the year 2000. That was the year when everyone said the world was coming to an end. That was it, right?
This is it. The apocalypse is still on. The world ends today.
A lot of things happened for me that year. Let's see, the July of 2000, I turned 15. Now, just before my birthday, we moved to Jamaica. Yes, me and my family, my mom, my sister, her kids. Yep, we packed up and we moved to Jamaica. My first Christmas in Jamaica was December 2000. And I don't want to say it was the worst Christmas, but a lot of stuff happened. And I think it was just that coupled with the fact that like 6 months prior, I had just moved to this country. I had to leave my friends behind, like all these little things that made Christmas special. We just didn't have it that year. The good news with my move to Jamaica is that I fortunately had friends in Jamaica because my family and I would go and visit Jamaica every summer, right? So I knew people. It's not like I was just thrown out there and I didn't know anybody. But being a kid in a country where Christmas is like a big deal, because in Jamaica it's not really a big deal like that. Like we celebrate Christmas, but not the way I remember celebrating Christmas here in Canada. Like it's not so much about gifts in Jamaica. It's more about food and getting together with your family and friends and parties and just having a good time, just like good vibes all the way through. I think it was the year before my 14th year Christmas was the first time that I stopped like getting gifts, like toys for Christmas. So it was like that Christmas just kind of set up what was about to happen for this next Christmas, and it was awful. I was getting stuff like pajamas and socks and like, no, not to say there's anything wrong with those things, but you know, as a kid, like you're getting toys and you're getting like electronics and all these different things, and then you come up one Christmas and all it is just clothes and stuff, and it's like, yeah, this is cute, but where's the toy?
That's so sad.
So that happened the year before. Oh geez, I don't even know how to start this. So first thing, we moved into a house that at the time, no one was living in it for a really long time. So there was no, the water wasn't running, the electricity wasn't running. We eventually got all of that back up and running, which was great. I believe we got it up in time for Christmas. I'm almost certain of that. We had it off for a few months, but we definitely got it up in time for Christmas. And in Jamaica, like I know it's changed a bit and there's probably a lot of places where they have like electric stoves, but in Jamaica you usually have a gas stove, and I actually really like gas stoves. So we had a gas stove, and I know my mom and my sister, we were all like, yeah, we're gonna make this a great Christmas. It's the first Christmas away from home. We're gonna make it a great Christmas. So of course, nothing's gonna change. We're still gonna chow down. We're gonna cook all the fixings. Everything's gonna be great. Yeah. First of all, let's not forget that I'm in a country where it does not snow. And I'm used to snow at Christmas time. So as a kid, I was determined to have some snow that year. And I went out of my way to cut up little pieces of paper and sprinkle them on the yard just to feel like there was some snow that year for Christmas. Now, did it work? No. Did it satisfy me? No. But I would give myself an A for effort because I was determined to just feel something that felt like home, aside from the fact that my family was there, right? But you gotta understand the frame of mind I was in back then as a 15-year-old. At that point, I thought my life was coming to an end because everything switched up, everything changed, and it didn't feel right to me, right? So it was my first year living in Jamaica wasn't the best for me, not because of bad situations or whatever, but just because of my mindset as a kid. I was looking at, I've lost so much as opposed to how much I've gained. I later on realized that, like, after the first year passed, I kind of started to fall into things and just feel a little bit more like home, and like recognizing that this is where I'm going to live. I need to make it my home because I ain't going nowhere. This is it. So no Christmas decor, no snow. All the Christmas music is like reggae jams. I don't remember if the 2 channels we had at the time were playing any Christmas movies. They might have been, but I can't remember that far back. So anyway, the food. I thought at the very least, you know what? We don't have the snow, we don't have the music, we don't have the lights, we don't have any of that. We don't have the big shindig we have, because I have a massive family, and every Christmas, everybody gets together. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 30, 40, 50 people coming through the house at any given point on Christmas for dinner. We didn't have that this year. It was just me, my sister, my mom, and my niece and nephews. Okay? All right. Then we're cooking, everything seems like it's all right, everything seems fine. And we run out of gas. If you don't have the gas, the stove ain't gonna work. The stove ain't gonna work, you can't cook the food. Well, my mom was strong, she was determined. She's like, nope, this is not gonna ruin it. The beautiful thing about Jamaica is, although your neighbors are nosy, and that's one of the things I don't like about living in a small town anywhere. The one thing though is, like, they really come through when you need somebody, you know, like, they're not just gonna leave you hanging. I remember even when we first moved in there and we didn't have the running water, like, I was allowed to use the shower at my friend's house next door. Like, they were super, like, accommodating and everything because they understood we were moving into this house and no one had been living in it for a while, so obviously. So yeah, we ended up going up the road, through the bushes, up the road, across the street, through the bushes. Now this is in the middle of the night, okay? This is country. There's no lights back in these bushes, okay? It's just dark. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we had one of those little kerosene lamps, and we walked with that through the bushes with our pots. I don't remember what food it was that we brought, but we still had some food that wasn't done cooking yet. So it was me and my mom and my sister, and we just carried the pots over, and we ended up going over to a neighbor's house. They let us use their stove to finish cooking everything. You should have just seen us just walking through the bushes with big pots of, like, not quite done rice and peas or chicken or curry goat or whatever. I can't remember the exact dishes, but we're walking through. Oh my goodness. We're walking through, then we get to their house and we put our stuff on their stove and we're letting it cook and whatever. We leave and we come back, whatever. But eventually we ended up getting all the food cooked, so we had to bring the food back through the bushes, across the street, down the road, back to our house. And then we finally had a Christmas dinner. But without even realizing it, now that I'm older, Christmas for me, although I love the decorations, I love the Christmas music, I love the movies, I'm not even about the gifts like that. Like, if I get a gift, great, thank you so much, I appreciate it, and I will cherish it. Like, even if it's not something that I'm into, I will figure out a way to use it. But it's not about that. It's not even about, like, the gift giving. I love just getting together and eat it. And just relaxing with each other and running jokes, and just, it's just nice. And despite all of the things that went wrong, just in that year in general for me personally, that Christmas was still really great. I can't lie, that Christmas was still really great because I got to spend it with my family, and even though we lived in a small place and things weren't exactly the way I would want them to be or we would want them to be, we were together, we were safe, we were healthy, we were able to live in a country that most people would dream of living in. And honestly, once we got into 2001, my whole mindset changed. I was about to be turning 16 in 6 months, and things were just different. I really embraced the fact that, Sarah, listen, you live here now. There's no point in bitching and complaining about it, being a brat about it, wishing you could go home. You're here, so just make the best of it, right? Oh man. But geez, I tell you, when we were there in the house waiting for the food to finish cooking, and then the gas just went out. And it's not like we could go up the street to the shop to get gas or whatever because they were already closed. Oh man. Yeah, that's it guys. Like, if I could say anything about Christmas and any holiday, any time of the year, like whether it's a gift giving time or not, just be appreciative of the people that are around you and your health and your strength and the whatever you have, because I can guarantee you that little bit that you're complaining about, that it's like, oh, I wish I had more, I'm telling you, someone else is jumping through hoops and super happy and overjoyed with the little they have, and it's less than what you got. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. We got more content coming up. What has been your worst Christmas or whatever? Just chat with me. I like to talk to you guys. Anyway, have a great one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.